Foota I do that. And me and Bounty Killer go to Movado. And me and Bounty Killer go to Vybz Kartel.
Me, my job easy. And it not, me love my job. It does easy. Why your job? Feed Vybz Kartel, dog, them.
Minister, following a deep, comprehensive internal review and a formal deliberation, the Full Maroon Council has this time decided not to accept the offer on the militarization of the space during the recovery effort.
Them don't know, remember Vegas, them 90s artists. No,
So you think this was something on purpose then, or you think it might have been just a mistake?
It's purpose because that's how these individuals stay like country man get DJ for the year, not the 80s.
Yeah, and you get singer for the year.
Yeah, in the same time, yeah.
If you think I lie, me I tell. Go look on the night when Kartel bus, because no fan don't know when Kartel bus. Some fan of Gaza fans don't know when Vybz Kartel bus. Vybz Kartel bus of a cinema too. A Bounty Killer, It's a Party. Go and dig up that video and look who was playing rhythm for the entire alliance, including Vybz Kartel. Okay? It wasn't Scratchy B. Scratchy B wasn't even there. And me. Did I do that?
Anyway, the big man was a can't touch them up. We make Masicka, we like Masicka. So we send the bully
So recently we see where Tamale Sparta step out on a stage show and have the crowd rocking from side to side. Phone light and touch and all of them things they like sand me people. And of course we see where him try out and christen a few of the clash songs them from in the Masicka versus Tamale clash, and me I tell you the thing works. So since then everybody I look over on Masicka side as to what Masicka up to and all of that, my people. You get to me and say, yeah man. But since then we see where Masicka also gave some updates and it relates to what him up to. As well as see where, you know, his Her Name Is Love EP, we see where it go on good out there. A lot of people say them like the songs them and all of that. But not only that, we see where the entertainer is also booked for summer jam in Germany. And we are talking about in 2026, my people. And he's also joined by the likes of Coffee, Leela Ike, and also Dexter Daps as DJs out of Jamaica, my people. You get to me and say, so a lot of people say, well, you know, it's a good look when it comes on to the likes of Masicka. You see what I say? Yeah, man. And also, we see where the likes of Alkaline was seen in a nightclub. I want a birthday vibe. You get to me and say, yeah, man, outside of like normal work, like him doing a performance and so forth. People are they like see Alkaline outside, but we see where him and try it and, you know, a whole vibe and basically, you know, sing bass to every bass and all of that, my people. Take a quick look on what is going on. People, that is the likes of the Vendetta boss Alkaline, you know. And also we see where the likes of Madus is basically hinting that he's not going to be bullied by Masicka them or anyone else into thinking that, you know, taking care of Vybz Kartel dogs them something wrong with that hustle. You see it, we see where he's showcasing a stack of money and he's hinting that regardless of where ones want to say he is well paid and him feel like say any honest hustle is a hustle, my people. So I'm going to take a listen to what Madus is saying. Check it out.
Yeah, to the win, bro. To the win. Today is Friday. And when it is a Friday, you know, it's payday. If you have a job and you want a hustler, when you see Friday, you know, fortnight, you know, say, payday time. You see me? But body want to get that reach a bank and it. You see me? Good thing when you have a job like me. You have a job, when you have a job, you know what you do? You get paid. You see me? And me like my job. My job easy, and it not me love my job. It does easy. Why your job? Feed Vybz Kartel, dog them. Big up Castro, Gaza, and Bravery. Big up to everybody who have a work. Big up to everybody who have hustle. Hello.
So yeah, my people, so that is what I want for what I want. And honestly, I don't think in a real life people care about no job where nobody do still. Get to me and say, yeah man, as long as you make your honest piece of food. But when you come in a clash arena and you say you go get beaten for that. You see, just like years ago when Vybz Kartel and Mavado clash, man no want to be seen as a barber, man no want to be seen as man we are jerk chicken and them thing there, because the man they make them thing they look shameful when you know not really wrong with the profession them. So I just say it come people. You get to me and say, and also there is also another chapter where we think we did move fast, but we see where it has circulated. Said we as we see where legendary veteran Little John, we see him on the entertainment report podcast with Muscle, and he basically have all our reasoning about the whole Singjay thing, and he's basically blasting Mr. Vegas that he and stated that Mr. Vegas basically said that he was the first to be awarded as a Singjay, and him said that because he's controversial and basically like mix up on them thing that is what the likes of Little John is basically hinting towards my people. You get to me and say, and he's basically stating that he was the first to be awarded with that award, my people. I want to take a listen at what he's saying. And as me say, some may say, well, this pass already. Pass it go, entertainment. So make we take a listen and then we can, see what go on after that. So check it out.
I didn't speak to Vegas, so I don't know. But me listening to it, and my understanding was for an awards show, they needed to create this category as a Singjay. Not as in, I don't think he means overall, like he was the first Singjay or nobody knew it. That's not what I was getting. I was getting from an award show in particular, they had to create this category to put him in because he wasn't singing and he wasn't DJing. So that's what I was gathering.
But the category was already there.
Mm-hmm.
What category was
the category in real life existed as Singjay, but I think for the awards show, that's what I'm gathering for that award show in particular.
But I do my award show long before him. Long before him exists.
But no, I believe what you're saying. Say, okay, your award show let's call it was a Jammin's award. But he probably got an award from...
My award was Rockers Award.
Okay, Rockers, okay? Say he probably said it. Say he might have been Jammin's. They might not have had a category. So I don't think that he was trying to say that he was the first.
No, but if him
that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, but if him did do a research, him would research and listen and get other people thoughts. Him would know if him don't know. Remember Vegas, them 90s artists. We already know that Little John, they do this and then continue. Mm-hmm. There wouldn't be an animosity. Just recognize.
Mm-hmm. So you think this was something on purpose then, or you think it might have been just a mistake?
It's purpose because that's how these individuals see him, just like attention, like controversy. Mm-hmm. And I see it in many ways. Everything in it, there's controversy. It's something where in birth pan. You can't tell me say my thing never have a name when I get a trophy, when I get a singer for the new Singjay for the year in a yellow man time.
So there was a category that you were getting,
So yeah, my people, so that I go on from what I go on. And as we say, we hear several weeks of the argument and a lot of people did say this and I say that. But one thing basically surprised me in a new version is the fact that Little John is stating that he was awarded as a Singjay back in the 80s, my people. Because I like observe him and teach them interview, and he stated clearly that he was awarded as a singer. Him and Yellow Man was the DJ of the year and him and the singer of the year. That's how I hear him say. So at this moment, I don't even know my people. You can take a listen and look if you don't feel like they may try to be malicious against the legend, my people. Check it out.
It's just like how you see everywhere you go, hear them say cartel. Because in that year, when I run the time in that time, you know, we get our singer for the year, you know.
Yeah, which
Yellow
year?
Man get DJ for the year in the 80s.
Yeah, and you get singer for the year.
Yeah, in the same time, Yellow Man. Understand? So we you know, so we take it to a level.
Yeah, my people. So basically, as I say, I just work with what the man I say, and I two different statements. Not sure what are your thoughts and your view do. You get to me, I say, and as me say, you know, the Entertainment Report podcast also that outline to him say, you know, him would I get a understanding that Mr. Vegas wasn't saying that he was the first Singjay, was basically stated that, you know, that was a category where them bestow on to him because, you know, them never see where him fit the DJ or singer outright for those categories. I get to me and say my people. So, but Little John is stating that it existed way before. So, me don't know. Ones and ones where was around in the 80s. Tell me if Little John was awarded Singjay of the year, or I just feel like say yo you know him just say what I say. Me hear one answer my people, and also a bit on the political side as well. You see, me that see where it works are going in the Accompong area by the government, by you know JDF and so forth. And once me I say what the significance of this, and you know the reason why I mention it is that some time ago me that see where Chief Richard Curry and Prime Minister Andrew Wallace basically link up, and you know all smiles and pictures and little rowdiness go on and all of them things there. But we that's where the likes of Chief Richard Curry would have put out a statement after and I say, well, you know, after a thoughtful consideration by him and the Maroon Council, well, they came up with a conclusion that when it comes on to the place Accompong, basically them would have said, well, them not think them want the JDF to fix anything or whatever, because that would have been seen as militarization of the area and so forth. So yes, them would have basically like, you know, accept the help from Prime Minister Andrew Wallace in terms of giving them the materials, but them would use for them own people do it. But that's where it seems as if some dialogue going between the likes of the Maroons and like the government, and me see where, you know, soldiers they are work. And if you don't know, never hear exactly what Richard Curry stated, me I gotta just run it and make on the ear so you can get a deeper understanding. Check it out.
Ashe. Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness, on behalf of the indigenous people of Accompong and the wider Maroon districts of Cockpit Country, I send sincere appreciation for your recent visit to our community and for the government of Jamaica's expression of support following the destruction caused by Hurricane Melissa. Your presence, accompanied by the several ministers of government, marked the first official visit of your administration to Accompong since my election in 2021, and it was warmly welcomed by our people. We remain grateful for the humanitarian gesture extended to the Accompong people and for your willingness to mobilize resources, particularly those of the JDF military, to assist with the recovery efforts. We also acknowledge your reference on international partners including Ethiopia, Ghana, and Rwanda, who have expressed readiness to assist in the island's rebuilding efforts. Honorable Prime Minister, following a deep, comprehensive internal review and a formal deliberation, the full Maroon Council has this time decided not to accept the offer on the militarization of the space during the recovery effort. The full Maroon Council instead has resolved to continue with the response, utilizing civilian resources from our joining communities and our partners, both locally and internationally, who have offered to the community their assistance in the recovery efforts. Instead, the Council would like to thank you for the offer on materials and would accept the offer on those materials and equipment necessary to assist in those recovery efforts. We want to ensure, Mr. Prime Minister, that harmony and inclusiveness of our Maroon human resources, of those here in Accompong and adjoining communities, are balanced to execute the infrastructural relief efforts across our Maroon community.
So yeah, my people, so after all that was said, as mother said, may I observe the whole thing. Because me, it is interesting to see how exactly it are going to play out. You see it, if the government are going, do what them are do, or, them are going to work with Chief Curry request. But clearly, them would have just do what them are do. You get me? I say, as I say, not in a disrespectful way, because I see where them go all a reasoning and all of that. And according to Curry, them come to a conclusion. But this is what I see Andrew Wallace update on him Instagram. Today, just 3 days before Christmas and a few weeks from January 6th celebration, members of the JDF Engineering Corps has commenced repair work on the rooftop of houses damaged by Hurricane Melissa in the Maroon community of Accompong town. This follows a commitment from Dr. the Most Honorable Andrew Wallace, Prime Minister, to get the repairs done, among other things. The JDF is on the ground and working together with the community, and things are going well. So that is what Brogard is saying, my people. So not sure what are your thoughts and your views, if you find any interest in what is going on there, my people. Or if you feel like even what Richard Curry came out and said initially was necessary, if them never did go like stand firm on that. Even though I don't really think that would end well. And I think, it caused a bit of problem up at Accompong, because I see several little clipper thing where people are rebel and I say, boy, them need them house fix and so forth. Them not care about the political part, them house mash up and them need help and whatever. You see it. So I don't know what I think, but it's interesting. You can leave in the comment section. And in my previous blog mode, I see where the likes of Foota hype. Interesting reasoning as it relates to Vybz Kartel and Masicka and all of the other ones, them people. But with that see where him basically made a speech that him would have basically help bust Vybz Kartel. You see it, and me know a lot of ones would have question it and I say, boy, what it means. So but I basically have Foota hype with a full explanation as to how he made contributions to members of the alliance, including Vybz Kartel, Mavado, and all of the other members, because he was the official alliance selector, and he's basically disclosing how things used to run in there and why him think him play like a pivotal role in the early stages of Vybz Kartel career. So very interesting. Make we take a listen, my people.
Popcorn of platinum plaque and gold plaque with so much collaboration, Drake, Party Next Door, all that, but it's still accredited to Vybz Kartel. And once it's accredited to Vybz Kartel, it accredited to Foota hype and Bounty Killer. Because we make Vybz Kartel the big brand what him is. And some people, like I said, Foota, you chat too much. What you talk about you and Bounty? Or you dropping at this? You ever want to take glory? I can. Because first thing I want to remember, when you hear about any Bounty Killer story, where Bounty Killer bust other artists, remember this: Bounty Killer does not play music. Man, remember this, These are the key points to understand my greatness. When I say Bounty Killer is the greatest because, yes, see somebody say, Ziggy Dan say, yeah, Foota hype, or you're dropping it for real. May I explain to you now? I credit Bounty Killer for busting so many artists. But you don't remember that Bounty Killer does not play music. At that era, there was no social media. So if you try remember that. There was no social media. Bounty Killer can call you up on a million show. Me can name more than 15 artists who Bounty Killer call up on show and them never bust. Them don't become giant. Which one become giant? Which one of them become giant? Which one of them get the most? The one them where they are playing a dance. Mark, I know me alone used to play music, but me I play them before you know them. And me make other people grab onto them. When Bounty Killer say, yo, a cartel next. Someone are going to say, Scratchy B. Okay, cannot take away what Scratchy B was doing. Scratchy B was playing Kartel in Portmore and putting him on mixtapes. Okay? Me, when me know Kartel, me don't know him. First night me see Kartel, me don't know who him. Scratchy could have played till him weak, me don't know him. Me don't know no song for him. None at all. Cause them time there was no internet. Let me repeat it. There was no internet. You there Portmore DJ till your show drop out, you could have do 1 million show. If you're in a crossover in a Kingston, cross over into Kingston, you cannot bus. You used to be a country, Mobile, center, you can't bus if you're in a crossover in a town. And when you say bus, you have to play in a dance a town. Who did respond to that? Me. Me respond to that. When Bounty Killer said, Foota him, I mean inject him in a dance. Me do that. Not Scratchy B. Me. Foota I do that. And me and Bounty Killer go to Movado. And me and Bounty Killer go to Vybz Kartel. If you don't think I lie, me I tell. Go look on the night when Kartel bus. Cause no fan don't know when Kartel bus. Some of the Gaza fans don't know when Vybz Kartel bus. Vybz Kartel bus of a cinema too. A Bounty Killer, it's a party. Go and dig up that video and look who was playing rhythm for the entire alliance, including Vybz Kartel. Okay? It wasn't Scratchy B. Scratchy B wasn't even there. And me. Did I do that? When him say, give me the hurricane rhythm. Buck the pitch from the turntable and put it on 33. And me did I do that. Where was Scratchy B? Scratchy B there in bed. At that night the Vybz Kartel bus. And that was stage show. That on a record I play in a dance. And me response to Bus Kartel in a dance. In the street at Jamaica. DJ with a radio after song make. After each song make and I play. Me response to Vybz Kartel in a dance in a Kingston city. Me do that. Me. Ask him if I lie. Any interview him, I'm going to ask him. Don't argue with me. You don't know history. Me a history. Me a history. Me a do that before Tony Mataran. So when I put Tony Mataran. Tony Mataran is responsible for Vybz Kartel. Tony Mataran wasn't in the alliance. Tony Mataran is a selector player wholly for Bounty Killer even before me. And me response to boss Vybz Kartel in a street at Jamaica. And me I run every weekly event in a Jamaica them time there. Me do that. The history did it. Go back, go watch the video. Bounty Killer, It's a Party Cinema 2. Gonna go watch it. And I see him here, the lady saw one boy come on and went for a lady and she run him and call me from around the sound and put me for one chair to sit down and went for me and go on that bag of sitting and then she say, "Oh, don't worry about him, him I wanna wee." Me went for him, that boy they too bright. Go back history there. Me can go to more history too. Fire 2000. Skateland Alpha 3. See? Fire 2000. Someone just born and they're not gonna know. Fire 2000. Skateland Alpha 3. See? I first time I see Kartel in my life. That time Danny English just bust. Danny English would have come like the chronicler of today when Danny English bust. Me, Bounty Killer, Wayne Marshall, Nitty Kochi did it. I don't remember if a butler or butler brother bring Vybz Kartel. I will stand up there so and Killer analyze all the show go and him forward. And then talk to Killer. And him there hold it. But you see saying focus, because I watch him. Me don't know him. Me don't know him. Me don't know who him be. And if I'm a butler brother, me no quite remember. Said to Killer say, you call him up tonight and Killer said, no, I not tonight. And turn to Marshall and say, Marshall, when you go to sing when the smoke clear, the battle has been won, then we are going to do this, and we are going to sing what you think, if you're going to squeeze, and I tell him what we are going to do. That time Danny English had tear down the whole of Skateland. I'm going to link Horseman for the footage them. Me dead there. When him a forward for enter alliance. Me dead there already. So when you hear me telling you say, Kartel older than me, but me I'm elder in the alliance something. Him forward come see me. You understand? So, you have to understand how the game go. I sure know what. Because I go on the history. If you see them things for the documentary, but today is Sunday. Chop on buckler. I go no piece of glory. See? I go no piece of glory. When me I take on the road, Zine, you have a man named Scrappy. Dancehall reggae that come from Mobile. And him run DVD all over Jamaica. Zine? The most you used to get from them on the DVD are Passa. I one thing near Zinc Shack and Mobile and Wacky Wednesday and them something there. And them DVD that the man have around the world. So if we never play a Dirty Friday or Passa, we not end up on the DVD there. On the list of history now. Because there was no fucking internet. Listen. Me now, they are my yard. And the sister them said to me, say, if you continue that way, you're not going to bust, you know. Come here, you know, about me, the DVD them I got foreign. I going to swash them and some different sounds, tone love them and some sound. I go up on the DVD them. So me did it. And the Almighty said to me, say, you need to start get on the DVD there. And me bust that youth at all. Who not just hear this for the first time. You have a youth named 2 grand. Where he must Scrappy work sometime. So me sit down on my yard and me say, Scrappy is a man busy. He not gonna get to roll with you. And the light bulb turn on in my head say, link 2 grand and start carry 2 grand and the dance them with you. I saw me link 2 grand, you know. I saw me link 2 grand. Ask 2 grand and you see him. That's why I tell you, some of them people who I do interview and I do podcast, them don't know nothing. Them don't know nothing about the street. See? So I go to Boomer and go to Bam and link 2 grand and say, 2 grand. Me have an idea, you know. You know, say, I want you start going with me on the road. That's I can record me dance them. Cause every time I got half a tree to buy a CD from Ninja or Jones or Peter, them not have my part I dance. Them have Stone Love part, them have Links part, them have Matterant, my part them cut out. So I say, I have to eliminate that. So, me link 2 grand and 2 grand, I say, what you mean? So when me I go country, when me I go mobile, when me I go anywhere, that time me don't even have car yet, you know. But me have me designated driver them. Driver name Elim, driver name Owe. So me start pick up 2 grand of Fletcher's Land. And so me get to know all the Fletcher's Land people, them and me know Pinky from long time. Zine? So me start get to know everybody, can me start to pick up 2 grand. So more time if you out there beat on 2 grand, yo, you not ready, brother? Zine? So me start carry 2 grand with me, make 2 grand record the dance with my part them now. And then me carry it to Peter down a Constant Spring Arcade and give Ninja them. I don't know, man tell me that, you know. God inspire me to do that, you know. So when me a play, my artist them in the dance them, it start make the DVD them and the CD them now. Cause me have my recording person with me. When me a give money to do that. So I saw all of my artists them in an alliance will rise up. I play when me play them, it on the recording. And them CD they are come a foreign and I go all board. The CD them I go farther than where me I go. So enough thing to this music where uno no know. Uno just get up and see artists at and feel like an artist alone make artists at. No. I know say it work. The selector them a key component in this thing. Bounty Killer alone couldn't bust them artists there. Kind don't play music. I when Killer have show, you see artists. I want to the rest of weeks and months when them not gonna show. I want to them go show when they recorded. When you're going to dance, if you not hear your song or your boss. All the people in the dance or know say you're hot. You could have DJ till a week. I want to Hitman all of them where DJ a stage show forever. I want to Ricky Ticket them where DJ forever. No Selector now play them, so they not end up boss. We do the ground up. Me response to the alliance. Me where they are so. Mataran was a bounty killer selector. Mataran was not an alliance selector. It's a big difference. Mataran never roll with killer go everywhere. And I go every dance and I play and I war and I fight and I kick down and I chop up people for alliance. How did I do that? Me do that. Cartel, nah, none of them out of alliance can style me. Them owe me for life. So all of the fans them a kill up themselves and I kick. Them owe me for life. And me say 2 grand. Take on the road. And you know what that do for 2 grand? That make 2 grand become as powerful as Scrappy. Remember Scrappy at the boss, you know. 2 grand was the youth who are rolling with Scrappy, you know. Zin? When me do that with Scrappy down, with 2 grand. 2 grand start, remember, my name a buzz and say, attest new selector, you know. I burn down the place, you know. But a 2 grand have all of my tape them. All of my recording them are 2 grand of them. So people have to start, check 2 grand. People have to start link 2 grand for Foota hype tape them. Foota hype recording them are 2 grand of them. Till one night time, Peter and Ninja them have to link 2 grand. Cause everybody I call them and say, yo, want Foota hype CD, want that dance, that's the one I'm up here, that, this, that. Them thing they help make the alliance artists them great. Cause me in the road more than them every night. Tonight we there Mobby, next night we there Sentence, next night we there so this is they used to have Tuesday even. You used to have yellow them down a Negril. I keep something when you hype Mondays we there everywhere. And everywhere we go, alliance them are getting at them head. So when you hear me talk, me not listen when idiot a chat. And me. I'm bounty killer go no Gaza. And I'm me go no gully. I'm bounty killer endorse it. Can me boss Movado. I know killer. Killer endorse Movado. And me boss Movado. And we can say that straight and plain anywhere. And we can prove it too. So when we hear on attack, I laugh if I want, you know. Can none of them idiots who are ball about Gaza and do nothing for Gaza. Me and no Gaza, and me do more for Gaza than anyone I want to wear a chat. You understand? And years me I do it for. Me, no boy can size up with me. And no boy can come tell me nothing. No, tell me nothing. A bounty killer said to me, say, Kartel. I him. I'm sure no our logics now. I want to know about music. Zin? Can you feel like artists just get up and add so? Remember, when Kartel arise, you have a thing named Juggling. Zin? Then time the juggling around the place. You have to know how to play a particular artist in a juggling for boss him. Kartel nana control. Marshall nana control, Bling Dog nana control, Elephant nana control over how we play the music them. And we have to decide to play the music how we want to play it. One specific craft how we have when we play the music them. Sizzler always a hit for the rhythm them. Capleton always a hit for the rhythm them. Bounty a hit for the rhythm them. Beanie a hit for the rhythm them. Alright in the mix that we drop Kartel them. We could remember say them time the rhythm of 20 and 30 songs. We are gonna pick out the best 6 or the best 7 songs out of the whole 30. Imagine if we did just play a Kartel song as the first song on the rhythm. And then play the top 5, the Ellie, the Capleton, the Beanie, the Bounty. Up there song. And left out Kartel. Play Kartel way down in front. How did that work? But no, we put him right so Beanie and Bounty there, our Bounty and Sizzler, our Ellie and Blood Clot Beanie. So we got Beanie, Kartel, Ellie. So you know the hottest mix. We got Bounty, Kartel, Ellie. That's how we have to do it. That's how we have to do it. To keep you right there, so. Cause if we don't play you in a them segment there, you can't boss. Them time that there was no fucking internet. I wonder if you remember that. There was no internet. So the selector have to know how to play you. Remember say one at a time when me a bust my vado, you know. To how me a play my vado right there with the big giant artist, you know. One of the giant artist. Me not call him name today. Call me. The man said, "Ah, who for song that you play?" And I say, "No, my artist, man. Mavado, man." The man say, who name Mavado? I say, "My youth, you always see me. You look a black ugly one. Yo, so you put up the man song more than my song." I say, "Because I'm an artist." The man I wonder how that song you reach in the mix with we, the giant them. But that's where the selector come in. And that's when the selector have real love for the artist. Then time that the artist not a fan base. Then time that the artist not a entourage. Then time that the artist not a money. The artist not a house. The artist not a car. The artist hungry like what? But the love and the belief. When we after the artist, we put the artist right side of Sizzler, right side of Ellie, right side of Cape Town, right side of Killer, right side of Beanie Man in every juggling. So when you hear the recording go road now, because you don't understand the craft, you know. When the recording go road and the artist juggling a play, but you hear this little song right in the middle of the juggling them, that CD here, that next CD here, because a live dance, me not do mix. Me not make mix. A live dance me do. When you get my live dance then, you hear real Mackay with Bunty, you hear real Mackay with Sizzler. You say, who that little singer ya? And him sound so good. So you start get to love it. Remember in a them time there too. Come on people to understand the logistics of this thing. In a them time there, radio man now play certain song. We in a dancehall have dancehall lock till radio man have to take the same dirty song where them say them no want play cause it too dirty and go edit that blood clot and play it on radio because of how we are dealing with the road. But somehow don't know that. Cause you need some little jit we just come know about social media. So no disrespect the work we put in. Only disrespect the work where we the glory where we get artists. Radio man used to have to take our dirty song them and edit them and play up on radio because the song them too big. We are dealing with the road too wicked with the song them. So that's why when we hear some local social media people attack like them know nothing about music. We don't know shit. We live it. If let me tell you this if you never know. You see, if the artist them forgive me my real credit, all I want to do is shut up. Them just not give me my real credit because me not take program, I'm my own boss, my own general. If you tell me something me not like, me just not blood clot like it. Me like what me like, I mean not like what me not blood clot like. You understand what me I say? I just saw it go. I see him where saw it go. Me like what me like, and me not like what me not blood clot like. Me and you can be friend today, the most loyal friend. And you cross me and disrespect me, I'm a fucking diss you. You understand? And you not diss me and humiliate me and feel like me not go diss you back. And that's my biggest problem in the music, you know. Which one of them can say Foota and do great things to them? Which one? Them can't say it. And that's why enough time me attack hear them just ignore me. Because I have proof of these things. Me have proof of these things. Enough parish in Jamaica. Parishes in Jamaica. And me first carry some artists. promoter book me and me carry them without promoter ask me. And while me a juggle and I shut down the place, me just play with him and call me artists and introduce them to the world. And them sing. One night one promoter hold me neck. One promoter named Junior Barnes from Mobile used to give a thing named Pork Fit. Hold me neck and say, me don't want an artist. Me don't want an artist. Where you look, me don't want an artist. And I say, I want to tell you what you do. I'm an artist. Me artist. Do your thing. But told me hot and told me around the whole place, them have to love me. And me do what I do. You understand? So we do things in our music where no views never did up on the YouTube and the views never did up on the TikTok and the views are did in a real dance. Real dance. When me carry artist on road and me a book hotel room for everybody, and me a buy food for everybody, and me a buy drinks for everybody, and me a pay toll for everybody, all bills are on me. That time them never have it. So sometimes when I talk, when I feel quiet, when you hear me a chat like on a blood clot mouth, like on the mouth, like on the mouth. When you hear me a talk, read about Gaza, Gully, Alliance, any blood clotting, lock on the mouth. How do you not have the right to talk to me? No vlogger, we are different, no artist at all, not have the right to chat to me. How they never did it, I'll know who did it. Can we see enough of them a chat on a different thing and them not gonna show? They're not going to know show. All them a chat about what them see other people post and what other people talk about. Who not go live the moment them. So when you talk to them and live the moment. Not when me say on this. When me say me do. None of them artists can come say like me at them. None. None at all. Can we can prove it, say logics me attack. And me and Bounty Killer, Guno, Gaza and Gully. And me say that without no apology. Not even a stutter. And me and Bounty Killer Uno, Gaza and Gully. So when if it stop chat, when you hear me a chat, you hear that? Anyway, we don't want to live on that too long. We just get now a moment and you know me I do my documentary, so I don't want to talk about everything one time. You understand me I say? Brother, oh, you tell Jazz because suck him mother. Oh, delete that. You know, me not even wait to delete it. Me I block it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, youth. Don't do that. Somebody said something very important here, sir. Somebody say you're supposed to full of cartel dog. Alright, watch this now. I'm going to show you how real we was in our music. You know, say me should have the most Bounty Killer dog. You know, say me should have the most Vybz Kartel dog. You know, say me should have the most Mavado dog. I mean, should have the most Bling Dark dog. I mean, should have the most Wayne Marshall dog. I mean, should have the most Elephant Man dog. I mean, should have the most Jaguar dog. You know, say I know me have the most. Guess why? We never have. It wasn't a things friendship. It wasn't a me I do this because I want this. No. It was just we represent a team and we do everything in our power to make the team win. See? Me, they just represent my team because me is a loyalist. See? When you notice I not even have no picture. Me not have a picture with Kartel. Me not have a picture with Mavado. And some people would have to pick up some old picture and put them up. And one picture me have with Bounty Killer. Me and Bling Dog have a couple of pictures because I see him a couple of times a day. It wasn't about that. It wasn't about that. Somebody say, hope you learn from your mistake. I don't see it as mistake. All the way you see them do me is not mistake. I don't know why Killer and Vado do song. It was an alliance combination. I don't remember. With Vado, Killer, Bling Dog, Wayne Marshall. Yeah, them have a combination, but them never really do a collab like. It wasn't about that. Yo, I want to understand. It wasn't a benefit concert. When we in alliance, it wasn't a benefit thing. It wasn't, oh, me I try and make $1 million or me I try make some picture and we I do it for clout. We were a team. It was each one help one. I was the radio station. Zine, I was the radio station. That was just my job to make sure, say, the song them in the rotation, in the road. Me a alliance selector. You have people who rate Bounty Killer. That is different. Me, I did alliance selector. 100%. I get called to the studio before the song them done. The song them put in my hand first, like this, first. Before it got through the door, it in my hand. Me at the distribution. Killer call me, yo, meet me down at any studio. Sang in my hand before anybody else. And my job was to distribute it in the street. That's it. It was not a money thing. No alliance artists can't say them used to pay Foota to play the music. It wasn't that. Only thing we used to do at airtime, I keep my birthday party. And then forward, and then come sing and go home. That's it. Them never pay me no money. It wasn't a money thing, I free me do everything for. When we go with Fan Road with Alliance and go play rhythm for everybody, nobody now give me no money. No artist or DJ or book for his show. Now look for me and say, yo, we Selector, he see a money here. And me now go by myself. Me I go with my entourage and me respond to everybody. Me just appear a show. I will go link up at Oakland and you say 50 car drive, go them I go ask Killer if him used to pay me. If you go a road, go play in a rhythm. Or Kartel or none of them. Them never used to pay me. That was we are doing because we are a team. Me used to get paid when Killer carry me a foreign. When Killer carry me a foreign, me get paid for play rhythm. But now we over Jamaica, we not get no pay. We just know say general call we are going to play rhythm. You have the whole of Killer rhythm them in my forge. You have the whole of Vado rhythm them. You have the whole of Kartel and Killer them on the most I see rhythm them anyway. So anyway, Ellie them on the same rhythm them. Bling Dog them on the same rhythm them. So anywhere we go. So uno have music now. And that's how we used to do music. We are like the Michael Jordan of music. We do it because we have to win. We not do it because, oh, this contract is bigger and more money. We never business about that. You know how much artists try buy me out of Alliance? You know how much artists try brainwash me? You know how much other entity try win me over? For me done with Alliance? You don't have a clue?
So yeah, my people, so what are your thoughts and your views on what Foota Hype is saying? Do you agree with what the Virgin say? Let me know what you want to think in the comment section. Big up on yourself and bless up on yourself. And as usual, we'll catch you in another one. I'm out.